Welcome in as we break down each and every team in the NFL, looking at their team needs. Jacksonville Jaguars, an improving, impressive young team. We're going to take a look at what their needs are entering this offseason. Look, they got a good edge rush duo. The interior defensive line, I thought, regressed this past year. They ranked second the lowest in pass rush productivity across the NFL. Eric Armstead produced a really good pass rush grade. Armstead remains capable of contributing. His overall defensive decline is maybe something they need to look at with a young interior defensive productivity is, I think, needed there. So defensive tackle, safety, I think, center guard on the offensive side of the ball. Let's get into the Jags. They were one of the best teams in the NFL during the second half of the season. Trevor Lawrence improved by leaps and bounds, and the defense ranked in the top 10 in that part of the year. Corner. The secondary is the weak point of Jacksonville's offense. Greg Newsome was acquired, but he didn't live up to the hype. That has to be addressed. Safety is also a weak point in the roster. Andrew Wingard is an impending free agent, but he needed to be upgraded anyway. Running back. Travis Etienne is coming off a great year, but he's an impending free agent who will need to be re-signed or replaced. Defensive tackle. This has been problematic at the position for ever since Calais Campbell departed. A new starter is needed next to Eric Armstead, and understanding that Eric is certainly getting long in the tooth there. Guard. Patrick McCarry was a weak link on the offensive line last year, so they need to look at upgrading the offensive guard position. Linebacker. Devin Lloyd was one of the best linebackers in the NFL last year, but he'll be a free agent come March, so he'll need to be re-signed or replaced. And then I think defensive end depth. The Jags could use some better edge rush depth behind their two talented starters. Look, I like this team. I like it a lot. I think, the secondary is a real problem. I think they've got to polish and upgrade in a couple of areas, but they've got a lot of the core that you got to really like there outside of the secondary. Fix that and kind of polish up the other areas. This team could be really dangerous next year. We'll see what they're able to do, how they're able to do it. And we appreciate you checking us out, hitting that subscribe button. That's a good way to support us. It doesn't cost you anything to do so, but it helps us grow. We appreciate you joining us and checking us out at LandryFootball.com. It's always great to be with you talking football, bringing you a coaching and scouting perspective on the college and NFL game. We'll talk to you again next time, and appreciate you spreading the word.